It's a bootlegkev.com exclusive.
It's Power 98.3, man. Ready, set, radio. Your boy Bootleg Kev here. My man Dub, Theo, Gio, D'Angelo.
Yep.
We in here. We got a special guest in the building. Welcome, Rockie Fresh, to the show.
What's good?
Yeah. Fresh out the shy, man. Rockie Fresh, you are on the tour right now, brother. How has tour life been?
Man, it's been crazy, you know what I'm saying? It's a new experience. I've been on tour before, but this is my first time headlining my own tour. So for me to connect with my different fans, you know what I'm saying, across the U.S., it's been real eye-opening for me, you know what I'm saying? And it's giving me a lot of clarity on my music and where I need to go for the new project. But I'm really enjoying it, man. It's been dope.
That's what's up, man. It's kind of crazy, like, that first solo tour. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You are the draw. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. Hey, you recently signed to MMG, so we got to give you a big congrats to that, man. That's major.
Thank you very much, man.
How did you link up with Ross? Ross seems to be one of them dudes that keeps his ear to the streets.
That's really what it was, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing my thing out of Chicago for like the last 3.5 years. And I got this mixtape out called R.E.D.Y.
Yeah.
I put out a video for the intro of the tape, the song Into the Future. And,
Crazy video.
Thank you, man.
That video is like on some, like, that's a video like if Kanye West saw it, he'd be like, no, I can appreciate that.
That's crazy, man. I thought, when I first put it out, I thought it was going to get like millions of views and stuff, but it didn't really do that, you know what I'm saying? So at first I was disappointed. And then 2 days after it came out, Spiff, Ross's main A&R, he hit me up on Twitter. And we just got to talking, you know what I'm saying? And the day after that, he let me know Ross wanted to fly me out to L.A. So I ended up meeting up with him at the Take It to the Head video shoot. We just kicked it, you know what I'm saying? And the connect was so real that I didn't even know we was, going to get down to the business, you know what I'm saying? And when he hit me with the business opportunity, it was game over, so.
It's like, it's almost like that, when it comes to Ross, he's assembling like that all-star team, man. And,
oh, yeah.
You know, I know there's a lot of rumblings about him signing Nipsey or Dom Kennedy, but, you got that look.
Man, thank you.
Have you noticed, I mean, of course, naturally, you sign with MMG, you're automatically going to pick up new fans, like, right away. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Going out to the shows, have you noticed, like, those new fans, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's been a good amount of new fans, but it's also been a lot of older fans, too, that's just been rocking with me since the beginning. And I feel like that's been kind of dope, too. I get, I try to perform a lot of R.E.D.Y, and
that's the tape that, if y'all don't know, that's the tape that really put him on the map.
And it's like when I try to do that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people start calling out records for the old tapes. So it's like one of them things where, it's kind of cool to see people did their research if they are new fans or it's older fans coming out to support. But it's been crazy.
Yeah. Want to ask him something there?
Yeah, man, R.E.D.Y, man, I feel like that's one of the best mixtapes of the year, dog.
Thank you, man, for real.
Like, You Will Lie, that's my joint, man.
Oh, yeah, man, that joint came about super crazy. I still can't believe Ross got a verse on that.
Yeah,
you know what
man.
I'm saying?
That's so nuts, right?
Yeah, like it started off as a freestyle, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't even going to put it on R.E.D.Y. And then my homies talked me into doing that. And then 8 months later.
Hey, let's talk about the Chicago movement that's happening right now. You got you guys like yourself. Of course, good music is always, prevalent. Kanye, Common, the OGs. Then you got like Chief Keef and these young dudes, King Louis, all these dudes. So you've worked with King Louis.
Yeah, King Louis, my homie.
What do you think of the recent issues with Chief Keef and I believe it was Little JoJo that got murdered, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know too much about the situation, but what's going on in Chicago is real.
Yeah, for real.
When y'all see what's happening out here, it's just what's really going on. And as far as the music they making, they talking about what they know and what they see every day. So I never knock it, you know what I'm saying? I got a different view on the city.
Of course.
I come from a different perspective of it, but at the same time, I totally see, you know what I'm saying, every day I'm in Chicago.
Yeah, it's real. Chicago ain't no joke, man.
So it's definitely real, man.
That's what's up, man. And then Lupe just dropped. Man, Chicago's on fire for real, though, man.
We coming, man.
Chicago's my man D'Angelo from Chicago.
Southside Chicago, man. 77th Street in Austin, where I grew up.
Turn up.
Where'd
it's
you
a
go?
big deal, man.
What'd you say?
77th Street in Austin.
I don't know nothing about that.
Grilled chicken, you know what I mean?
I was a Chicago Bulls fan as a kid. You feel me? Nah, hey yo, let's play that record we were just talking about. This is the song. Of course, you signed with MMG. I saw Ross was doing the Instagram and the Twit pics.
Yeah.
And when I saw that, I was like, wow, that's dope. Like, I respected Ross for signing a guy like Stally, because it kind of broke the mold of what MMG
Salute
is.
to my bro Stally though.
But when he's on Rockie Fresh, I'm like, yo, Ross is really listening, like, to the streets. Like, this dude he's on top, but he's definitely not letting that, you know, shade his perspective.
Not getting
on
lazy,
artists.
man.
He's not getting lazy, you know what I'm
Puts in
saying?
that work.
So let's get the Use a Live record, man. This is the record that came out as I guess when it got announced a few days later, right?
Yeah, it came out. He laid the verse super quick. I was like, man, this dude works fast.
He's
as
a beast,
ever.
man. One of the best.
And vote that video on 106 and Part 2.
Yeah, why not, man? Do that.
Go ahead and do that.
Do that. Let's get it out the way, man. It's Power 98.3.
Hey, yo, where can everybody, everyone who might have just heard of you for the first time, because you're a relatively new artist, where can they get your music at, man? What's the website, the Twitter, all that?
The website's real simple. www.rockiefresh, rockiefresh.com. And then my Twitter is the same, minus the .com and the www.
Are you working
at Rockie Fresh?
Are you working on? Because of course, these days I always look at mixtapes like albums. You know?
Right.
I think they shouldn't be called mixtapes anymore, honestly.
Definitely.
Because people kind of get put up, you know, to expectations for the album. Like if you
either
drop a
that-
classic mixtape, then some people expect your album to be out of the world. And sometimes, you know, that first tape, like Section 80,
Yeah.
Big Crit stuff.
I
you
think
know,
it just should make people make their albums more classic, though.
true.
I agree.
And I
with
think
that.
people should start holding on to some stuff too. Like, yo, this right here, we gotta hold that for the album. But are you working on the debut album?
Not quite yet. I'm working on another mixtape that I'm putting a lot of energy into because I want people to really expect something great from the debut album. And I feel like I gotta, you know, with this being my first deal, like a lot of fans got me to this point, and I feel like I owe them at least one more free offering.
Of course.
That's
I mean,
like super crazy.
I mean,
before
Meek
drop an
signed
album.
and he dropped 2 tapes. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they
Since
both
he's
been crazy too. Shout out to my bro Meek. Man.
What you got a name for the new mixtape?
Yeah, it's actually the name of my tour right now, the Electric Highway mixtape. And I'm on the Electric Highway tour right now. But yeah, the project is called Electric Highway.
When's that dropping?
Next month. I don't
Next
have an
month.
exact date, but I got y'all though.
Hey, so you're part of the, you know, Good Music, MMG are the two cliques right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Thank God they get along too, man. Thank God. I won't even acknowledge YMCMB because that Little Wayne.
They fam too though.
But that Wayne mixtape is terrible. I mean, you can't say it, but I can say it. Dedication for his one. But anyway,
too easy, man.
hey, you know, in the clip with Meek Mill, Wale, who's an OG in his own right. You know what I'm saying? Ross, Stally, all these dudes. Omarion. Has there been anybody who you has kind of taken you under the wing, or anybody who kind of, you know, gotten close to, as opposed to, like, I wouldn't necessarily say the other guys, but is there anybody who's kind of taken you under their wing?
I
giving
mean,
you
it's
more
all
advice?
pretty mutual. You know, Ross, me and him, our personal relationship is a little bit stronger, but that's only because I kick it with him more than everybody else, because we always, you know, touring in different states and stuff. But them all my dudes, man, you know what I'm saying? They all a little bit older than me. I all view them, you know, as big bros, and they lead real well by example. So
For sure.
I ain't really gotta, you know what I'm saying?
For
I ain't
sure,
really
for
gotta
sure.
talk too much, but shout out to the homies, man. Everybody working.
Have you worked, I'm sure you've worked with everybody thus far. I mean, you got records in the can with Meek and all these dudes.
Man.
Yes?
Man.
You like
So,
can't talk about it.
Man. I got some stuff in the can. Let's
You
put
got-
it like that.
That's what's up,
Some
man.
crazy stuff in the can.
Is there any project, maybe some upcoming MMG projects you might be on?
Huh?
Maybe-
I mean, it's a lot to come in the future, man. And with me being a new dude, I don't want to say too much. But just know that there's some crazy stuff coming, though.
You might be on Dreams. You might maybe make that Dreams and Nightmares joint.
Man, shout out to
Yeah, that's
me,
gonna be
man.
crazy.
Oh man! Shout out to this dude Rockie Fresh, man. Definitely one of the young dudes doing it. Hit him on Twitter, and he's in. You know, I mess with you, man, because I feel like you don't follow trends per se. You know
Not
what I'm
at
saying?
all.
And that's kind of why I'm really happy Ross signed you, because you're just doing you, and you know it's very. I wouldn't necessarily say seldom, but it's definitely a treat to find, you know, to
I
see somebody.
appreciate that, man, for real.
Yeah.